No, the quiz you will be seeing is from the original user. To avoid copyright issue, I cut out the parts from the original video and added with a different effect. That way it will not cause any copyright issues. Basically, no, I just cut out from the original video, not the full part. I hope this will be helping for the YouTube community and enjoy the video. Enjoy.
You see the sunrise, a new day's upon you. You bite your nails and you need something trouble. The time is upon you to show them what you can do, and soon they will know that the day has come. Knows that we are gifted just for being who as we are, for being who as we are. Late into the night, I hear a snowman play, and I'm shivering is what I'm feeling. And then into the wind is what I'm feeling. I'm moving, I feel the pressure of the storm. That's why I leaves me home. So many names and faces, so many lights that are unknown places. And every day I walk waiting and pray to know I'm not too brave. I'm gonna take a stand. I'm telling you honestly, try to take my guide.
Using luck is basically now a crazy thing to use, because basically now luck is pretty much used for mostly survival and basically now for other stuff such as, well, based on money, fame, or even a versatility. Yeah, I know, it's saying a little bit too soon, but you know I'm getting to it, right? Based on luck, it can be used for many people to hopefully to help them to win or even survive one. And these who know the definition of pure luck. Domino, the mutant mercenary that creates, or based on her ability to create luck, and an ex-force agent of Marvel. And Harley Quinn, former lover Mr. J, and also the famous anti-hero of DC Comics. My name is Deadsoul24, and my job is to analyze these two combine to see who win in a deadly duel. Behold, besides the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, there was the mutants. And there are several mutant ops, such as X-Force and X-Men. However, the X-Force is based off the opposite of X-Men. Based on they do their own way, and based on members of League of Mutants do learn every time. And that one goes is a mercenary named Domino. You see, based enough, we had to start back all the way from the beginning. And based enough, it was back where a top secret, or based on government project group known as the Project Apocalypse. Project Apocalypse is their goal is to turn the people into a powerful weapon, making your project's goals. And that includes one of them torturing their subjects, develop per project for them, well, a weapon of course. And 3, Nana Dorman. Basically now, Nana Dorman was one of the subjects of, based on Project Apocalypse, where she spent her life based on being as a pet rat and being used by many people, including the doctor itself. And based enough, every time they experiment her, turns out that, well, Narnia keep rejecting to all of this and making her torture. So after her biological mother found out about this, she broke her out and the project and even left with her with Father Lieutenant Basico in the Church of Sacred Heart in Chicago, where she is basically enough left to be trained and will be taken care of by adopted family in her own church. However, during her time in church, she was actually kind of trained to the mercenary, since the church can't train many people. And basically enough, sorry, a little bit funky for me. But anyways, she been trained as a mercenary, and one of her jobs, she was able to stop Operation Jericho, and basically enough, even fall in love, and basically enough met with one of her missions. And basically the man she actually fall in love with is Dr. Milo Dorman. No relationship with it. Anyways, they fall in love and were getting married. And basically due to Dorman's love of Dante's Inferno, he later called her Domino. Reference, everything turned out good for her, but until he later on her husband's death. And basically on the scene, there's no redemption left. She thought she was all alone again. That is, until she met Cable, the son of Cyclops and Jean Grey. Based on he recruited Domino to help out with his mission to take out Hydra. And basically now she felt that she finally belonged to a team, a new family of course. She joined other main teams, and that includes the X-Force, where basically now she joined to help out save the world sometimes, and take out any targets, and even should partnership. And finally, she actually took the name of Domino in the reminder of her based on her death of her husband. She known as Domino, and her mission is to kill anyone at her side, no matter what, to survive. Sorry if I feel like a broken record, but basically I'm actually unfamiliar with this character, but I know what she actually can do. And it's nothing had to do related with, well, based on with the Deadpool 2 movie. But anyways, Domino, or as her real name, Natasha Dorman, had basically enough known for many things, and basically enough she's likely in her late 20s. And as a mutant, she's basically had playing abilities. From her days of training, she is cunning and projecting. She isn't actually afraid to shoot someone in the face if they're actually a villain without any questions asked. And plus she learned 3 rules. Rule number 1. When you think you're losing, kick over a game board and start again. Second rule, win out without cheat. And third is never get emotional. Yeah, based on the 3 rules. Basically now, she also is stealth expert, where capable of stealth operation, and regularly sneaks up on guards and takes them out quietly and silently as well. Plus, she is based on highly secure facilities on normal occasions, and she is an expert at hand-to-hand combat. And she had trained brilliant on combat and techniques and also martial arts. And plus, during her time when she was mind controlled, yes, that was the thing, she was able to keep fighting against Cable and basically almost kill him as a result. Plus, over the course of 8 hours, she fights 8 opponents after having a spiral implant. She is also a master marksman, where she was a superb markswoman and based on knowing firearms and perform outstanding tricks, and managed to, based enough, shot down several turrets while leaping around laser sites. But her most impressive ability of all is her mutant powers. Probability elimination. Domino's mutant ability is to unseenly alter and based on malignant such as good luck and bad luck. With good luck, it's actually good for her, but with bad luck, it's actually bad for her targets. Of course, no mercenary or assassin is based on without a person without their arsenal. Domino had plenty of arsenal, such as her combat knife. Her knife can be used in melee, aiming for throw as well. Her handguns is a semi-auto handguns, UZI, submachine gun, and also assault rifle, a durable and powerful machine gun, and possess scope. And knowing that she also has a blaster, a large gun that shoots high-powered blasts, and knowing that she also has laser eyes, known as her left eye and a robotic replacement that shot laser to kill multiple opponents, and magic flares were basically enough produce a flare to get someone's attention and can be used to heat something up. Even be chicken as well. Sorry, I need lunch right now. And also, she finally have plasma explosion pack, which basically now is high powered explosives. That's pretty much it about her arsenal, and personally with those, and besides her arsenal and her most powerful abilities, she bore some impressive feats along with it. She survived the Project Armageddon, a top secret government program that based on geoengineering turned every people into engineer soldiers, escaped from the Church of Sacred cult at the age of 13. She also became a freelancer, mercenary, and even worked with foreign government spies as well. But she can't able to hold her on her own with Deadpool to an extent, and based on she did. And plus she managed to hit Red Hulk's nerve pressure points hard enough to knock him out. Plus she managed to survive a massive explosion that will basically Homer destroyed herself along with several buildings as well. So basically now she is basically now survived most everything, and a bit with luck as well. However, there's few flaws about her. Besides her ability or her mutant powers, she sometimes has no direct control over her powers that leads to her greatest defeat, even one time being stripped down by Red She-Hulk. It was from Incredible Hulk comic. And plus, her most feat is actually germophobia. It's a phobia where someone's afraid of chickens. Yeah, that's actually a thing. However, besides her unquestionable flaws, Domino is basically enough one of the most fascinating and one mutant mercenaries out there so far. She put time again that she can handle anything and isn't afraid to shot someone in the face, even if they're a villain, without even questioning. So for sure, if you dare face off with Domino, the only thing you get is bad luck. Throughout Gotham, there's plenty of big baddies out there to settle the score with the Bat, such as, based on the Joker, Gotham crying of jealousy, or Bane, the man who literally break the Bat, Poison Ivy, the modern nature at her finest, but none of them actually have an anti-hero side, and includes one and only Harley Quinn. Harley Lynn Cozell was basically an average girl and basically turned into a therapist. Basically enough, she actually enrolled to a college and basically it was C to get a graduation to basically become a therapist by making out with the head itself. And her first job is actually go to Gotham City and have a job as a therapist for the criminals of Gotham, which is in Arkham Asylum. This is where that she met the Joker. Basically enough, she first met eye on him, and basically enough, she is actually her first meeting with him. Basically enough, they spent days and days and days, and basically enough, she actually fall in love with the Joker, and personally do anything for his own love. And basically enough, she follow him in the end of the day as well. And the day is as you guys know for her actual true love. After witnessing her love brutally be bitten by the Batman, and personally want to show one of the most moments in the comic, she got mad and basically enough drove her to sanity and decided to break Mr. J out, or Joker for short, of course. So she stole several stuff, including explosives, breaking free the Joker. On this day, Harley Quinn was reborn as Harley Quinn, the crazy hench girl for the Joker. And a little fun fact, about this character, there's actually alternate versions, and based on the New 52, actually alter a little bit of her story. And based on they got broken up, and based on Harley Quinn was upset, but then later on she decided to do it on her own dig. So basically now she went out as an anti-hero for DC Comics, and basically now she had her own standalone adventures. So basically now that's pretty interesting. From being as a lover and companion of the Joker, and a form of raising up a psychiatrist, Harley Quinn, or Harley Quinzel, her real name, had basically enough gone for many years as a anti-hero to the DC universe. Basically now she had learned many things, and one of those, also of course, had proved many things. Thanks to her lifetime of being as an anti-hero and villain, she is actually an expert martial artist, capable to hand-to-hand combat, and knows personally punch fight off mercy grace for a certain period. Plus, she is also an expert marksman. She had good aim and able to hit multiple targets with a shots, drills, and sharpen pins at Crow Croc, and etc. as well. She also ate the same Scrum, where basically now she is basically much more intelligent, and basically despite her appearance, she actually is trained in her dizzy persona to make people underestimate her, such as the Batman. But she is a skilled psychiatrist. She had PhD in pursuing, and once able to wrote a report the Joker was actually faking incident, which may be true. She is also a master of disguise, very capable to changing her identity and appearance, making her pose as a security, a film student, a police officer, etc. But she regularly mugs people, their clothes, or to disguise herself. Plus, she had the method mode, it allowed her to see enemies through walls and spot their weakness. And don't ask me how she able to do that. But thanks to the toxins, she actually immune to a toxin, and thanks to Poison Ivy, based on her girlfriend, she have a healing factor can be used to able to heal her major injuries quickly and fast. Plus, surprisingly, she had the fourth wall breaking, and somehow able to break the fourth wall, and she attracts writers, even showing that kiss Hal Jordan. And of course, she had plenty of arsenal on her side. She had oversized wooden mallets and also a sledgehammer's sword. So she also had a dual 357 rifles or customed, and plus she has a couple Rhino Gods, SODS, with a 6-cylinder mega rifle, and Goodnight, which is her personal baseball bat. She also has oversized boxing gloves, or basically a boxing glove gun for short. She also has explosives such as her cupcake bombs, and also pipe landmine, which is disguised as pies and desserts. But she also has the truth serum, which make someone say the truth, a jetpack, and her two pets, hyenas of course, Bun and Lou, which is actually a reference to Lewis. For a sane girl like Harley herself, she had plenty of feats to show it. She was very capable to lead a gang of her right called the Joker Gang. She was able to incapacitate Wonder Woman and also disguise herself, but she snuggled a Scarecrow's beard toxin and admitted to she able to huff it without ease, capture Batman and almost fell into the piranhas, and he would escape from hell as well. Plus, after all the years with love with the Joker, she managed to break up with him and became much more independent, showing several stories about her, making her a well-developed character. And also, one other time, she managed to face up with the Joker and basically paw him to death. So basically enough, Harley finally escaped from the shadow of the Joker. And despite being her first appearance in a TV show, she's pretty interesting as a character. But however, Harley Quinn isn't actually perfect. she is actually completely insane, constant and idiotic. She's been defeated by Batman and his allies countless of times, and sometimes have with little effort. And she is actually often blindly by her love for the Joker sometimes, although she currently sees him for a psychopath. So that makes sense. Sometimes she loves him, sometimes she not. It's a lot complicated. However, Harley Quinn proved time again that she cannot be underestimated by anyone else, including the Batman himself. Harley had proved time again she can survive mostly anything, including insane things as well. So in the end, Harley Quinn is pretty insane, and if you ever think about hanging out or mess with this chick, I highly recommend not to doing that.
Lighten up, will ya?
Alright, combatants have been done, allies. Before I reveal who's the winner, let's go see the results that you guys voted. Shall we? Let's go. Alright, from 21 votes, Domino gets 76.2%, and Harley Quinn gets 23.8% on voting. And wow, that's decent enough. Almost down to a very low. Although I wish I could see it. But anyways, let's get to only about one comment. So let's get to the comment, shall we? Let's go. Lieutenant Mantura returns. And wow, he is pretty good at predicting. Anyways, he stated that Domino prediction, Harvey and prediction, and also superior skills in combat will ruin Harley Quinn. She has lost content and also difficult on many occasions and fast to knock him down. And she stated that she's faster than Harley Quinn. So based on he thinks that Domino's gonna win. Good prediction. Now what's gonna win? And the winner with the pure luck with women is Domino. Yeah, pretty much clear that based enough anyone expecting Domino to win, huh? Yeah, that's pretty much clear who wins this one. And I'm a little bit worried about the Harley Quinn fans because I have a feeling that maybe people got to be disagreeing with this episode. But anyways, to be sure anyone will not be angry that Harley Quinn lost, let's get to the categories to see why. Alright, for speed is pretty much true to be safe. What best, their ability would be cool close. But at the end, Donald definitely get the speed advantage because she had basically kept up with the likes of Deadpool / Ducks, recovered to avoid a gunfire. Heck, she was managed to avoid a raincoat buster blast, so it's pretty clear. And for string is not the same with Domino. With basically she is basically managed to fight and contain Deadpool on numerous occasions and strong enough to hold Deadpool down along with Steel, and Bullseye. And what best, Harley Quinn can able to take out such as Killer Croc, but basically let's be honest, even with that, strength advantage is definitely gone to Domino because she shows superior strength than Harley. Though it actually comes down with intelligence, well, I would go towards Domino since, well, based on her intelligence, it's pretty interesting, but basically I had to get to Harley Quinn, basically due to her experience, since that she is have much more high IQ than Domino, well, so it makes sense. But she learned many things from the crime mastermind and several, so intelligence gained to his Harley Quinn. However, we can all expect from the experience advantages definitely go to Domino. While Harley Quinn have much more experienced many people, including finding several people bigger than her, such as Batman. But however, Domino had much more experience in combat training and high-tech superior skills than Harley Quinn. So basically now it's pretty clear for his experience it's definitely going to Domino as the best. Now for durability, it's pretty clear it's go to Domino, while Harley Quinn has survived many tons of blows, such as being healed from her bullet wound rather quick. plus she is immune to Joker gas and has managed to survive falls. But based on Domino has survived much more than Harley Quinn, such as inducer electric charge, kicked to a riddle by Electra, and plus she withstand hits from Deadpool and survived explosions. So yeah. So in the end, Domino have proved that she is tougher, faster, much more experienced in combat, and survived much more damage than Harley Quinn. And unfortunately, those who are Harley Quinn fans, she didn't win this one. She didn't win this fight. So in the end, I guess you could say it was a grisly win for Domino. And unfortunately, Harley Quinn's luck had been turned. The winner is Domino.